Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into something really powerful. It's an ancient message, actually, about hope and transformation, right from the book of Ezekiel. Our source is a devotional that really zeroes in on a specific passage, Ezekiel 11, verses 13 to 25. And our mission, really, is to unpack this incredible promise God makes about giving a new heart. We want to see how this ancient text might speak to the challenges and changes you face today. Okay, let's dive in.
Okay. And what's really striking right away is the background here. Ezekiel's prophesying during, a terrible time for Israel. Intense judgment, heartbreak, invasion. People are being scattered into exile. It's not subtle. And then, bam, right while Ezekiel's speaking, this event happens. Pelasiah, one of Jerusalem's leaders, he just drops dead. That's verse 13.
Wow, right in the middle of it.
Exactly. It's like this chilling confirmation of God's judgment. You can imagine the fear, the despair. But, and this is fascinating, it's right there, amidst all that grief and judgment, that God speaks this amazing promise of restoration.
That contrast is just incredible. You have this moment of clear, sharp judgment with Pelatiah's death, and then this pivot. God makes this declaration about transformation. It feels almost, unexpected given how severe things were.
It really does. And the core of it, the central promise, comes in verses 19 and 20. God says, I will give them one heart, and a new spirit I will put within them. I will remove the heart of stone from their flesh and give them a heart of flesh.
That imagery, heart of stone versus heart of flesh, it's so vivid.
It is. And he continues, that they may walk in my statutes and keep my rules and obey them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God.
Okay, let's unpack that stone versus flesh idea a bit. What does that really get at? It sounds almost like surgery, like you said, a divine intervention.
That's a great way to put it. Think about it, a heart of stone. It suggests something hard, unresponsive, maybe even spiritually dead, right? Incapable of really connecting with God or genuinely obeying him.
Yeah.
Stubborn.
Yeah, totally closed off.
Exactly. But then a heart of flesh that implies something soft, alive, receptive. It's capable of feeling, responding to God, capable of real intimacy and, heartfelt obedience. What's so radical here is that God isn't just saying, try harder. He's saying he will do the changing.
So it's an internal overhaul, not just trying to follow the rules better.
Precisely. It's about who they are fundamentally being changed from the inside by God's own action. It shifts everything from human effort to divine grace.
And this ties into how God relates to them even when things seem hopeless.
Yeah.
Right. Even when they're scattered among the nations. God said something pretty amazing in verse 16.
He says, yet I have been a sanctuary to them for a while in the countries where they have gone.
A sanctuary. I mean, think about that. A safe place. God's presence, even in exile. That changes how you think about God showing up in tough times.
It really does. It shows he doesn't abandon them, even in judgment, even in exile. His presence is a refuge, a spiritual anchor for them. He's right there with them.
And he's not just passively present. He's active. He promises restoration. Verse 17 says, he'll gather them back.
Yes, I will gather you from the peoples and assemble you out of the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel.
So a physical return linked to this inner spiritual renewal.
Exactly. And the purpose is made clear, too. Verse 18. And when they come there, they will remove from it all its detestable things and all its abominations.
So the new heart makes that possible? It enables that obedience, that purification?
Right. The internal change leads to external change, cleansing the land, living differently. But there's also a warning, isn't there? Verse 21 contrasts this.
Yeah, what does it say?
It talks about those whose hearts still go after the detestable things. It says God will bring their ways down on their own heads, so there's still consequence for refusing that transformation.
Okay, so we've seen the judgment, the incredible promise, the transformation. But what does this all mean for us today, for you listening right now, processing this ancient text?
Well, the devotional we're drawing from really emphasizes this as hope in the middle of judgment. The key point is, God isn't just diagnosing the problem, saying you're broken. He's promising the cure. He's promising to fix it.
He's offering the solution himself.
Exactly. He wants transformation, not just, people gritting their teeth and trying to obey. He's offering something radical, a new heart, a new spirit, a new way of living. And crucially, the devotional points out God isn't asking you to fix yourself. He's offering to renew you from the inside out.
That leads right into some powerful reflection questions, doesn't it? Like asking yourself, are there areas in my life where my heart has grown hard, maybe distant? Maybe from disappointment or fear or just life wearing you down.
That's a tough question to sit with sometimes.
And then What would it actually look like to let God give you that heart of flesh today, to become more receptive, more alive to Him?
It really pushes you to think about surrender, doesn't it? Letting God do the work He promises.
Yeah, it's a very different
It's a
posture.
radical shift, really.
And the passage doesn't end there. There's this final vision, right? Verses 22 to 25.
Yes. Ezekiel sees the cherubim, these incredible angelic beings, and the glory of God actually lifting up and leaving the city of Jerusalem.
That must have been devastating to see. The visible sign of God's presence departing.
Absolutely. It symbolized the finality of the judgment on the city, the removal of its divine protection before its destruction. It's heavy.
But then what happens to Ezekiel?
The Spirit lifts him up and brings him in this vision back to the exiles in Chaldea, back to the people living in that judgment.
So He's sent to them with this message.
Precisely. To deliver this very message, we've been discussing the promise of the new heart, the hope of restoration. It underlines that this incredible hope was specifically for those going through the absolute worst of it.
So when we pull it all together, what we've really uncovered today is this profound message of divine renewal. God offering a new heart, a heart of flesh, right when circumstances seem darkest. It's a powerful reminder that God doesn't just give up, even when people fail, even when they're scattered and judged. There's always this offer of transformation.
Which I think leaves us with a really important question to consider. For you, listening right now, if God is genuinely offering this kind of deep internal renewal, I mean, not just asking for better behavior, but actually offering to change your very heart, what does it really mean for you today to respond to that invitation, to truly be one of His people with that new, transformed heart He's offering? What might that actually look like in your life?
That's a powerful thought to end on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.